Under the agreement, the long-range nuclear arms of both sides are to be reduced by 1/3. The treaty also provides for verification and monitoring. Addressing reporters, President Obama said the world will move closer to a more secure future without nuclear weapons. He said they represent the darkest days of the Cold War and the most troubling threats of our time.
Today, we've taken another step forward in leaving behind the legacy of the 20th century while building a more secure future for our children.
President Obama spoke by phone Friday with Russian President Dmitri Medvedev. The White House said it was the 14th meeting or phone conversation between the two about the new treaty. In Moscow, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov announced the agreement on nationwide television.
The new agreement sets the following maximum levels for the nuclear armed forces of Russia and the United States. 1,550 of deployed strategic warheads for each side. It is about 30% less than the previous amount.
U.S. Secretary of Defense Robert Gates said the agreement is a major step toward greater security.
But it is clear that we can accomplish these goals with fewer nuclear weapons. The reductions in this treaty will not affect the strength of our nuclear triad. Nor does this treaty limit plans to protect the United States and our allies by improving and deploying missile defense systems.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said the agreement represents a significant improvement in U.S.-Russian relations.
We were committed from the beginning to reset the U.S.-Russia relationship because we saw it as essential to making progress on our top priorities, from counterterrorism to nuclear security and nonproliferation.
Russia's parliament and the U.S. Senate will have to ratify the treaty. In the U.S., Senators John Kerry and Richard Lugar are among those who will play a key role in moving the treaty through the Senate. The agreement could also help strengthen non-proliferation efforts threatened by the nuclear ambitions of North Korea and Iran. The U.S. is working on reaching consensus with major world powers for a new set of sanctions against Iran for its ongoing nuclear program, which Washington believes is for nuclear weapons. Dan Robinson, VOA News, the White House.